The question of whether partners can use copyrighted music in their videos seems to be an extremely common question, so I thought I would take a minute to provide what I hope will be the definitive answer. So here's the answer. Firstly, I would say the answer is no in general. They can't simply use copyrighted music because they are partners. Essentially, all partnership allows you to do is put ads on videos. YouTube doesn't pay for the rights simply because you're a partner. Really, the only real difference between partners and non-partners with respect to music is resources. They can sometimes afford to buy rights, or if they're part of a YouTube network, then it may be the case that that network obtains rights for them. So if you're popular enough on YouTube, then studios may even go as far as replying to your email. It's one of the problems people have when trying to get rights to use music is these studios are bombarded with thousands of requests and they simply don't have the resources or the time to reply to all of them, so they have to prioritize. However, there are certain circumstances in which you can use copyrighted music in YouTube videos, but if you're going to do this, you have to be very, very careful and make sure you know exactly what you're doing. Read the correct copyright statutes and all of the rules on YouTube website. Otherwise, you could get your videos taken down. So it's best just to avoid copyrighted music, but I'll include the reasons that could be justifications for using copyrighted music. Firstly, you can obtain permission to use it. If you can get written permission that is signed, then you can present this to YouTube when they ask and say, yes, I have the rights to use this, and they won't take your video down, or if they have taken it down, it will be able to be put back up. This is quite unlikely that you will be able to get this if you paid for the rights to use it. So instead of just asking for it and them saying, yeah, sure, use it, you actually have to write them a check, usually pretty large, I would imagine, and then you can use this music, but it will come with a string of restrictions. If it meets all of the statutes for use under what we call fair use, then you can use that music. You can familiarize yourself with that at Wikipedia, or I've got a video that explains fair use, and I'll link to that here. Though, if you're going to use fair use, you shouldn't be putting ads on that, because putting advertising on it, if you're a partner, is going to nullify the argument of fair use. Or, the other possibility is that the music's in the public domain. Though there's very little recorded music that is in the public domain because of the way the copyright laws work. So really you're looking for things pre-1920 if you're using a recording of music, and there's not a whole lot you're probably interested in using that was published before 1920. I think it's 1923 is the actual cutoff. But in general it has to be very, very old for it to be in the public domain with the new copyright laws. Though, if you take a very old song and record your own cover of it with the original music, then the recording is copyright to you, but the music is no longer in copyright. So the music is in the public domain, and therefore you can use it. So hopefully that's answered your question and gave you a little bit more of an insight into the way that copyright rules with regard to music work for people on YouTube. Thank you for watching.